where we are proud to present the 2022 Franklin County High School Flyer Marching Band. Major head coaches are John Ross and Tracy Dixon. The associate director is Mr. Andrew McGranahan. The director of Flyer Bands is Mr. Josh Coppis. And the Flyers are led on the field by assistant drum majors, Senior Henry Andrews, Junior Ashley Center, and head drum major, Senior Anna Stiver. This time, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise for the presentation of colors of the Franklin County High School Junior Air Force ROTC Color Guard, featuring Cadet Andy K. John, Cadet Peyton Moffitt, Cadet Jason Vickers, Cadet Kanaya Pickett, Cadet Tyree Simpson, with the Franklin County High School Flyer Band, under the direction of the Director of Flyer Bands, Mr. Josh Coppis, plays our national anthem.
Franklin County hosts their neighbors to the west, Shelby County High School. Flyers and the Rockets up next on the Game of the Week. Welcome, folks, to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School. I'm Clint Goins, joined by Chris Cole. Chris, we've got a 1-4 team going against a 3-2 team, but I think the 1-4 team has a pretty good shot tonight to take the 3-2 team. Franklin County comes in here with a record of only one win. That was a big win at Western Hills. And Shelby County has 3 wins, but the Rockets, they've not played near the competition that Franklin County has played.
No, Shelby County definitely has not played the schedule leading up to tonight that Franklin County has played. Franklin County may have played the toughest non-district schedule of anybody in the state of Kentucky, with teams like Scott County, Corbin, Ballard, Woodford County last week. But all that goes away tonight because district play starts tonight. This is when season part 2 starts, and you're getting ready for part 3 going into playoffs in November.
All right, folks, stay with us. We'll have the kickoff and the ball game right after this.
Call David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
We depend on the internet for so much these days, but not all Kentuckians have access to reliable broadband service. That's why Kentucky Farm Bureau joined the American Connection Project, and we now provide free Wi-Fi access from the parking lots of nearly 200 KFB locations across the state. You see, Kentucky Farm Bureau does more than just insure homes and autos. We help ensure that more Kentuckians stay connected. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Franklin County again tonight without the services of Gavin Hurst, their quarterback that started the year. But Chris, Zach Claudio stepped in last week. We didn't even... Not only was he listed not as a backup, he wasn't on the 2 deep. He came out of the blue to us and started the game and did what I thought was a yeoman's job against a very talented Woodford County team that was last week ranked 2nd in the state in 5A. The Flyers, of course, ranked 4A.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from that game last week other than Franklin County looks like they can take the next step going into district play, even being down some weapons.
Yes.
Claudio, a 5th-year senior, he took the advantage of the COVID year that's come back and led this team to almost an upset win against Woodford County.
Yeah, they lost by a couple of touchdowns, but they were in it until roughly 2 minutes to go in the contest. Claudio again, I suspect, will be starting at quarterback tonight. Now let's look at the Woodford County team a little bit. They've got a quarterback, Chandler Hill, that he's He's thrown for 328 yards so far on the year, but the thing that really sticks out is they got a big rusher, Gianni Hunter. He wears number 5. He's already gained in 5 games 721 yards. So that is pretty impressive. Aiden Arthur is back with us. He played the first couple of games, I think, for Franklin County, but he's been out the last 3 weeks, so he will be kicking off here for Franklin County. They won the toss, I believe, and deferred to the second half.
Shelby County, you know, as much as Franklin County looking to go 1-0 in district, and you know, these two teams have had some great battles over the last few years.
Oh, even more than that. For, you know, I remember 40 years ago, these two teams going at it head to head. So the return there was by Bishop Bale. He only got a couple of yards before he was brought down. I think it's Jeremy Walters they're showing right there. I couldn't really tell if he made the tackle or not, but he was in on the play. So we're just underway here. And they hand off to Gianni Hunter, and he doesn't get anything.
Back to the line of scrimmage, that's about it. Trying to go off the right side. Franklin County got a good push. And we saw this last week. These young offense and defensive linemen for Franklin County starting to mature a little bit as this season goes on, and they're starting to get that push that you saw out of the offense and defensive line of the Flyers the last couple of years.
Well, in on the play that time was a senior, Peyton Ledford, 6'3", I think 230 pounds. And there again, somebody stepped up. I think it's Ty Taylor. Comes up and stops that play from about where it started.
Yeah, Taylor comes straight up from his middle linebacker position, read that play perfectly.
Kind of reminds me of Blair Tate from last year, doesn't it?
Long, flowing blonde hair.
Yeah. And aggressive play there. It's 3rd and 9, the scoreboard says. The handoff to Hunter on the right side, but he's not going to be able to reach the first down. In on the tackle there was Emmanuel Smith, number 11 for the Flyers, another senior. He's also listed as the backup quarterback.
Which coming into last week, we had him projected as the starter.
As the quarterback.
Yeah.
And so far he hasn't taken a snap. Tucker Swindler is number 27. He's a junior, going to be punting it away for the Rockets here in the early going. And that takes a healthy Flyer bounce. Landon Ford, a junior, number 8 for Shelby County, downs the ball at about the 43. Not a bad start. Pretty good field position here for Franklin County for their first possession.
Yeah, Franklin County did a good job, made Shelby go 3 and out. Now let's see what Claudio and the Flyers do on the offensive. Good look at Christian Moore. I thought he had a heck of a game.
He did
filling
last
in
week
for Caden Mormon, that is on the DL right now with a lower leg injury. So
Claudio at QB, hands off to Jalid Galloway. Galloway is going to bust open and in for the touchdown.
Well, that time just a sweep. You had dual backs in the backfield, and Jalid got it, slipped a couple of tackles, and 57 yards later to the house.
Here's another look at it from our Whitehead Hancock replay. Galloway right there. Now we're ready for the PAT. Cliff Feltham's grandson, P.J. Marshall, with the hold. Arthur puts it through. And it's just like that, folks. It's 7-0 here on the Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Chris, we were just here a couple of minutes ago. Franklin County kicking off. They have already scored in this game, 7-0. One play from the line of scrimmage. Galloway takes it in for the TD.
Yeah, and they didn't even get the ball to start the game. They held Shelby County 3 and out, and then forced them to punt, and then one play.
Pretty impressive so far. Oh, nice solo tackle there by Ty. No, wait, that was
Caden
Campbell, not Ty Taylor. Caden Campbell. 7, not a 9. But that was textbook right there.
Yeah, filled his lane, forced the guy to go wide here as he tries to bounce it to the outside. Caden breaks down, forces him to look for the sideline, and then just wraps up. Great form tackle.
They give it to the big back Hunter again, and this time he springs it to the outside. The Flyers are trying to catch him, but they're not going to be able to do it. Gianni Hunter, who I said earlier already has 720 yards rushing.
Well, he got 68 more there.
Wow, once he got to the outside, he was gone.
That time Shelby County went overload to the right side heavy with an extra tight end. Hunter found his blockers and just outran the defense. Pretty good wheels for the big running back there.
Yeah, I was impressed by his speed. Swindler's going to try to tie this one up, and wow, for the well, I'll talk about it a little bit later. The kick is no good. That could be a big difference in the game. A couple of weeks, folks, we did a Frankfort High versus Doss game, and right now this looks a lot like it. Let's hope not.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
We'll come back with Shelby County kickoff right after this.
If your property has trees, you know they add beauty and value, but they also have the potential to do serious damage. That's where the team of pros at Estate Tree Service come in. From trimming and shaping to complete removal, including stumps, the team at Estate Tree Service gets the job done, even in an emergency. Estate Tree Service has been the area's premier tree service since 1957, and our long list of satisfied clients can tell you why. The name you know and trust, Estate Tree Service.
7-6, and we're not even 3 minutes into this game.
And we've had a punt.
And we've had a punt, yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to blame it on you, Chris.
Well,
Swindler, who missed the extra point, now realizes that the ball has fallen off the tee. And he's going to kick it off here for us. Just the way it looks like an onside kick. Yes, I thought it looked something like that. That's going to be a flag, won't it? Did it hit anybody?
No, but it went out of bounds.
So there's the. Well, I didn't actually see anybody throw a flag, but it went out of bounds. So That means they will get the, well, there is a flag.
Right at the 39 where it went out.
And that's where the Flyers, there it was. So the Flyers
take over at the 44, 5-yard
penalty for going out of bounds.
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm just learning the game, Chris. Bear with me.
Clint, you've been doing this longer than I have.
Probably longer you've been alive. Okay, we got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Back in a few here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Visit Bob Allen's new state-of-the-art showroom at 925 Versailles Road and discover Central Kentucky's best selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models, as well as pre-owned. Shop BobAllenFrankfort.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field, 7-6. Franklin County has the lead and the ball from their own 44. They fake it that time. Claudio picks up around 4 yards.
Yeah, that time fakes the jet sweep, keeps it himself. Positive yardage. Second down.
Bedford in there.
Almost like a wishbone in the pistol here.
And I think I saw somebody move on the Flyer side. Yep. So there goes the 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Good look at Galloway there coming at our camera.
And I think we're going to have the same thing.
No, this time I think it's on Shelby, neutral zone.
I believe you're right. Here we look at the top of the screen. Right there. Yep. That's a heads up by the center of snapping the ball while he's in the neutral zone. So they get those 5 yards back. First down for the Flyers. On the carry, Christian Moore, number 24.
Yeah, and Christian Moore, I said it last week, another one of those big power backs. His speed's deceiving. You know, one of them that if he gets out in the open field, he can take it the distance, but big power back.
And just a sophomore. Busted play here. And Claudio goes down in the backfield.
Yeah, that time Claudio tried to, not sure if it was a busted play. He looked like a little bit of a play action here. And he ran right into a would-be tackler.
Yes, we may, I can't remember, but Shelby County's leading tackler is just a freshman. Look for number 11 in white. Claudio to Galloway. He's going to get the first down and then some. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. But they say he stepped out of bounds.
Tiptoeing down the sideline there, and see where they marked him out at. Inside the 40, inside the 30.
Right there.
About
the 23?
23-yard line. Great replay look there.
Yes. Bedford diving ahead. Gain of about 3. All he's got to do is fall forward, and he's got 3 yards.
Big fullback.
I suspect we might see Mr. Ledford playing on Saturday somewhere next year.
I think so. I think you've got an opportunity to see several of these young men out here in Franklin County play at the next level.
Claudio puts it up, and Galloway with the catch. Another touchdown for the Flyers.
Nice looking pass for Claudio down the seam of the field. Defender never turned around to spot the ball, and Galloway just reached right over him and caught it.
Claudio is 2 for 2 tonight. He went 5 for 15 last week for 62 yards. Not bad for a backup quarterback. The kick is up and good. Here's another look at it. Nice pass to Jalid Galloway. Flyers on top, 14-6. Back after this.
In 2020, with COVID-19, we had a state mandate shutdown. We relied upon Traditional Bank for their advice and guidance in obtaining the PPP loan. I can appreciate that Traditional Bank is still locally owned. We choose them for health savings accounts. We choose them for any business loan that we need. My name is Dr. Todd Jacobs of Helderman and Jacobs Vision Center. I choose Traditional Bank because they value personal relationships and are highly invested in our community.
14-6, Franklin County with the lead. They'll be kicking it off. Aiden Orther puts his leg into it, taking it to 25. And once again, they're depending on Caden Campbell to make the stop.
Yeah, that time on the other side of the field.
Yeah, Landon Ford was your ball carrier, so that wasn't even his lane. He was just in pursuit.
There's that overload look again for Shelby County.
We'll switch it up a little bit, but no going here.
Franklin County read that perfectly.
That was Ford again on the carry. Alex Green is number 54 on your screen. In on the tackle. They're overloading that side again, Chris. This time as a quarterback keeper. That last play lost a couple of yards. In fact, he gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, I think, but that's about it.
Yeah, that overload, you can do numerous things with that set. You've seen the power with the back. You've seen the reverse, and then that time QB keeper.
Yeah, that's number 6, Javon Hunter. He's a freshman in at quarterback, and he puts it up in the air, and it is picked off. I think he got his feet down. He sure did. Zach Claudio.
How many times have we seen him do that over the years out here at Franklin County?
their receiver had the Flyers beat, but the ball just underthrown a little, and that's an interception in the NFL.
Yeah, both feet in.
Yeah. Gets a big hug from one of the coaches. But there's no rest for Claudio. But he is in as a wideout for this play.
A Wildcat formation here with Christian Moore and Ledford in the back.
They hand it to Ledford, but not going to get much. Probably gave Claudio just a little bit of time to catch his breath.
Yeah, that possibly a good call there.
So now Claudio will come back in at quarterback, 2nd and 9. And gave Ledford a yard. And you can tell he's still breathing a little heavy back there. Is that Moore on the carry? He's chugging along. Picks up about 3.
Yeah, just that straight halfback dive. Powers his way in and then bounces off a arm tackle. You got to hit these running backs low at Franklin County and drive your hips strong, because they're strong enough that they're just going to break through those arm tackles.
Almost. Galloway just couldn't reel it in. Probably thrown just a little bit away from him. Here's another look from our Whitehead Hancock. Replay. So the Flyers will punt it away for the first time tonight. Punting will be Ty Taylor. He's a junior. Good kick by Taylor. And it's downed by Jaquan Crawford, a freshman, number 12 for Franklin County.
Yeah, and a heads up, because that was taking a Shelby County bounce.
Yeah.
There.
This is perhaps, is this the furthest Shelby County has had the ball in Franklin County territory, other than the touchdown, of course? Hunter to Hunter. Javon to Gianni. He leaps forward for about 4 yards.
Yeah, Gianni. Hunter that time, I thought he was going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, or maybe even for a short loss, but almost ducked under tackler.
They give it to him again. Oh, somebody read that play perfectly. That was Caden Campbell. Again, comes up in there. He doesn't get the tackle, but he makes him change his direction, and Alex Green was sitting there waiting for him.
Campbell got in perfectly, ran that again from that linebacker position.
3rd and 7. Javon is going to be sacked in the backfield by Emmanuel Smith. And there's a flag on the play. Okay, sideline warning against Franklin County, so Here's another look. And, boy, the Flyers just blow past the Rocket offensive line.
That speed that Franklin County has paying dividends right now on the defensive side.
This is 4th and 7. So Franklin County will call a timeout. Each school has called one timeout in this first half. We'll take it as well. Back in a second here on Cable 10.
FPB knows reliable internet is more important than ever. It lets us work from home, share life with family and friends, and make vital connections online. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program and step up to fast, reliable FPB internet at a savings of up to $30 per month. Learn more about this new opportunity. Visit FPB online today.
Fourth and 17. So Shelby County will be punting the ball away here. This is Tucker Swindler again. He's the kicker for all occasions. He's the punter, he's the kicker, he's the place kicker. Low snap, but Swindler gets it off. It's flat and out of bounds at the 28-yard line of Franklin County.
Almost a rugby style kick.
Yes. I wonder if he plays soccer.
I was just thinking the same thing.
A lot of football teams use soccer players for their kicking purposes, and for that reason, I think a lot of boys soccer teams do not schedule games on Friday nights.
Not unless you have to.
This is Galloway. Gets the first down, still on his feet, cuts back, still spinning, still chugging inside the 40.
That time, Jalee just refusing to go down, zigging and zagging. And that's the play he scored on to start the night for the Flyers. Cuts back right there, cuts back again, tries to spin away.
If he had one more block against Javon Hunter, I think he'd have made it. Oh, little flea flicker action. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, my goodness. Juice Robinson slightly overthrown. Emmanuel Smith makes the throw.
And quickly, I mean, that was a quick setup.
Yes, it was.
And just off the fingertips.
Out of reach. Just out of reach.
You got to lay out for that one, young man.
Claudio keeps it himself, and he will pick up the first down, I believe. They'll come awfully close to it. Took a pretty good hit, though, there at the end.
Yes, he did. Little QB read, keep here. Couple good blocks.
Yes. I've been noticing Carson Greenwell, number 67, is doing a fantastic job in there tonight. That was 3rd and 1, so they give it to Ledford. He dives forward, and I believe that'll do it.
In a short yardage situation, that's almost a given.
Yeah. Although I think are they gonna measure this?
they are.
I believe they are. We will see shortly if Redford got it or not. No. Fine job by our Cable 10 cameras. It's going to be 4th and inches. Both teams take advantage of a little free timeout right there.
So you got to think Shelby County's expecting up the middle here with more.
I would think so. But we'd be wrong if we thought that, wouldn't we? Claudio takes it down to the 16-yard line.
And I think that's a good call.
I agree. I agree.
They were heavy in the middle. Claudio had 2 backs in the backfield with him. He just follows the train outside. Moore with a good block. Good block downfield by the receiver. Sideline warning against Shelby County. Now each team with 1.
1st and 10 here at the 16. Flyers trying to get it in there again before the quarter ends. They get a free 5 yards right there.
Yeah, and that's a couple of times we've seen Shelby County trying to jump the snap already tonight in this first quarter, and neutral zone infraction on both of them.
And when you can get a free 5 yards without any time coming off the clock, that's a good thing. Moore with it, barrels his way into the end zone. Franklin County scores again, 20-6. We will see if Arthur can make it 21, but yeah, look at that. He just will not be denied.
And Franklin County just really doing whatever they want right now offensively.
Right, they are. And mixing it up with a couple of trickeration, so to speak, to keep Shelby County off balance. So the kick is good, and we got a penalty for leaping. I don't think you can leave your feet whenever there's a kick.
You can't jump over the down line. You can leave
your feet, but you can't jump over them.
Right,
Is that what it
and
is?
make contact.
All righty, so that'll be assessed on the kickoff, I believe. And we will step aside for that kickoff when we come back. Now they're assessing the penalty on the PAT. So, Arthur, what do you do here, Chris? Do you kick it into the end zone and have a touchback, or you try to be a little creative?
Well, we've seen him kicking it short all night.
Yeah, he's not really, he could put more leg into it than he has been. We know that from past experiences. But that one, he's just going to send through the end zone, and the Rockets will take over from their own 20.
So I might have done that a little different. But I might have tried a really high kick in that situation. Maybe try to pin them deep.
And off to Hunter, still on his feet, but he is brought down before he gets the first down.
Yeah, off the left side that time. Caden Campbell in on the play again and was being held a little bit and was still able to come up with the play.
There's Shelby County's coach, we believe, Marcus Harris. The quarter comes to an end. Franklin County with a 21-6 lead. Back with quarter two after this.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Visit Bob Allen's new state-of-the-art showroom at 925 Versailles Road and discover Central Kentucky's best selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models, as well as pre-owned. Shop BobAllenFrankfort.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Game of the Week. 21-6, Franklin County against their rivals to the west, Shelby County. There's Eddie James. We showed Shelby County's coach, so it's only fair that we should show Franklin County's coach.
Week 1 of district play for the Flyers. They're in a 5-team district.
So that's all they have left now, district games. Is that right? Or they got one?
They have one the last week of the regular season that won't be a district game.
Hunter with the carry. He's probably going to get the ball 95% of the time. But they only needed about a yard to get the first down, and they got that and about 5 others. They go to Hunter again, and that's Alex Green in there.
So he's talking about this is week 1 of district. Next week, Franklin County on the road at North Oldham. Then they're off a week, then at Wagner. And then the big one, the last regular season home game, or I'm sorry, district home game would be against Louisville Central, and we know what those games have been like.
Oh, yeah. Those have been some doozies. Javon Hunter, that time on the carry, brought down by Ty Taylor. Alex Green also in there on the tackle. Third and 4.
And, you know, Clint, I was looking today, and you kind of alluded to it in the pregame. Shelby County has a better record.
They're going to be short of the first down here.
Than Franklin County, but they're just one position higher than Franklin County in the 4A RPI.
Yeah.
Which that RPI, to a lot of people, it doesn't make sense, but it's strength of schedule, points scored, points allowed. And it looks like Shelby County going for it here.
It wouldn't surprise me if they called a timeout here. Try to get the Flyers to jump off sides. Nope, they're going to go for it. Gianni, he gets it. I've been impressed with that young man. He's, when I first saw his stats, 721 rushing yards in 5 games,
Well, they do not put it in the air a whole lot.
No. And how many, who else do they hand off to? It's either a quarterback keeper or him, isn't it? Has anybody else carried the ball?
They tried that one reverse once.
And the thing is that he amazingly, he gets at least 5 yards almost every time. And we've got a rocket down on the ground. They're going to stop the clock and take a look at him. It'll bring up second down and about 3. But while they attend to this young man, we will step aside. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Well, we still have an injured player on the field for the Shelby County Rockets. We don't know who it is. We think that it might be a 52, but the thing is, I don't have a 52 on my roster. Well, it is a 52, but I've got a 53 and a 51, but no 52. But he's making his way off with a little assistance. Move back to action here in just a little bit. Chris, you were mentioning during the break about you don't think you think Franklin County should be 4-4 by the time they hit that Central game.
I do. I really like what I'm seeing last week out of the Flyers, holding suit really for that entire game. I mean, they played toe-to-toe with Woodford.
Yeah, with a Class 5A power.
And then I really like what I'm seeing tonight.
And off to you-know-who, Gianni Hunter. But he's not going to get it. The first down, that is.
Now, Ty Taylor came up from that linebacker position and just got low. And in football, low man wins.
So it'll be 3rd and about 3. And we're going to have a Shelby County timeout. That's their second of the first half. We will step aside as well. Franklin County with the lead, 21-6, here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Scores 21-6. Franklin County on top.
And I feel like that this is a big possession. I know it's early in the game, but I feel like this is a big possession for Shelby County.
I agree. They've got, I mean, they had that one touchdown where Hunter ran for 68 yards, was it? Something like that. But offensively, they've not been able to string together a lot since. That was on their second drive of the game. And Franklin County has kind of figured out that he's getting the ball every time. But amazingly, he's able to pick up yardage.
Well, that time they followed that overload set to the left, and he's just able to find holes. I mean, it's 11 on 11 really at that point when they run that overload.
Number 6 is Javon Hunter. Number 5 is Gianni Hunter. Gianni, and he, look at him, he's just bulling his way. He looks like Christian Moore there, doesn't he?
He does. But Franklin County, too, trying to arm tackle, hitting up high, not getting low. These big power backs, I know I've said it, but you've got to get them low from the knees down.
Hunter again up the middle and getting about 6 or 7.
And right now, Shelby County has really found a soft spot between the tackles. I don't know what they've seen and what they've picked up, but Franklin County in that 4-man front.
Javon, but he is going to be tackled for a loss. I think that's John Griffin.
Yep.
Number 26.
By Griffin that time. Just staying home because the quarterback tried to bounce it. He went inside, then tried to bounce it back. John stayed home and was able to make that backside tackle.
Alex Green in there too for the assist. And what did you see? You see illegal procedure?
Illegal shift or procedure against Shelby County. Oh, they're going to call it against
Franklin County.
It's a neutral zone. Someone lined up in the neutral zone maybe.
It was 2nd and 14. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It had to be somebody lined up in the neutral zone because I didn't see anybody jump.
Hunter again. Green tackles him from behind. Ty Taylor kind of tripped him up there at the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't get a whole lot.
Kind of almost like a bulldog takedown in the rodeo.
I really like Alex Green's play. I really do. They fake the pass, and then Javon fumbles it out of bounds, but he's gonna, I don't think he's gonna quite get the first down. I think it's gonna be about 4th and 1. Flushed out of the pocket.
And just fumbled it right off his own leg.
Yeah, it's going to be about 4th and 1. Maybe 4th and inches, according to Coach Harris. And Hunter is going to get it, but just barely.
I think it's going to depend on the spot.
Well, I guess you're right.
I think this is a...
You know, I don't know. You're right. You are right. Shelby County turns it over on downs. I don't know who it was for Franklin County. Maybe we can see it on the Whitehead Hancock instant replay. But someone came in there and filled the gap and stopped Gianni Hunter from getting the first down.
Yeah, he had to get to the 9. And he just got just across the 10-yard line.
Flyers dodge a bullet there. They give it to Jalid. He gets around the corner. He gets pushed down by Javon Hunter. I should say Javon. It's not Javon, it's Javon.
Now we've seen this play a couple times out of Franklin County.
That's enough for the first down in a little bit. Claudio calling the play from his wristband. Decides to keep it himself. Gets about 4. But the important thing is the clock ticks.
Yes, and that play before, I was trying to look on the roster here because I want to give a shout out to one of the offensive linemen on that big run for Franklin County on the play before that. Xavion Brown, a freshman O-line, number 52, did a great job turning his block back inside to free
Galloway
on that sweep around the end.
They fake it again, but this time Claudio is wrapped up for virtually no gain. Isaac Estrada, number 11, with the tackle. We talked about him earlier. He leads this team in tackles, and he's just a freshman.
Some good young talent the Rockets has got on this team.
Yeah. We got Gianni Hunter. He's just a sophomore. Javon Hunter, a freshman. We got a flag. What do you think here? A hold?
I'm going to say a hold or a block in the back, as it was thrown in the backfield. Right there.
Right there, yeah. I think that was that Chris Hundley, the guilty party, 53.
Yeah, got beat. Not sure that he needed to make that because I think Galloway
was already past that point, yeah. So this will bring up 3rd and 17. Claudio puts it in the air. It's going to be picked off. Oh, my goodness. Xavion Brown forces him out of bounds, but the Rockets now have it inside the 20.
And Dylan Maines from that end position was putting a lot of heat on Claudio as he got rid of that ball.
Davion Dale with the interception for Shelby County. Javon Hunter falls on it.
Yeah, miscommunication on the handoff that time between Hunter and Associates.
Javon to Gianni, but nice play there by another Hunter, Hunter Gottschall, number 17 for Franklin County, in on the tackle. All right, now Franklin County has called timeout, but we've talked about a little bit of the playmakers and the type of balance that the Flyers have. You've got Galloway, who got some speed and a lot of guts. And here he is again. This is, I think, the first score of the game, first play of scrimmage for Franklin County. But if you find a way to stop Galloway, you've got Claudio in the background who can run it and throw it. And he can also throw touchdowns and can catch it as well on the defensive side. And then if you can find a way to stop Galloway and Claudio, and you've got Christian Moore, who just barrels his way over people in for 6. And that pass play is batted down, and that was either Ledford or Jeremy Walters. I couldn't really tell who got a hand in there on it. Ledford, excuse me, it wasn't Walters.
It was John Griffin.
Brennan Robinson, number 20, I think. Or was it John?
I think it may have been John.
Yep, 26. He's out there. I don't see 20 out there. But Ledford had good pressure as well. 4th and 18. Shelby County going for it. And, you know, I hate to say it, but the receiver there, Bishop Bale, he might have been better off just letting that ball drop, because they probably would have got a pass interference and automatic first down. Instead, they're going to turn it over on downs, because clearly the Flyer defender was there a little early.
That's one of those bang calls. You know, right, yes, he was there a little early, but I think not early enough to impede the receiver.
Well, obviously not. He caught it. Galloway, they like that play a lot, and they're pretty successful. Thought he might have stepped out of bounds around the 46, but the officials look like they're going to give him to midfield. Here's another look at it. Let's see if he steps out. Right about. Ooh, baby, that's close. Fine job by the Cable 10 camera crew there.
I would have liked to seen a different angle and see if there was green showing between the.
Claudio pump fakes, puts it up in the air, but it's well covered. It's Davion Dale. I think he's the one, number 4 for Shelby County, that got the interception a while ago. He too, just a freshman. Juice Robinson was the intended receiver. The blue number 4.
Crime right there.
Yeah. But a good job by Davion Dale of Shelby County busting up that pass. Might be getting a little chippy out here. What do you think?
District game means a lot for both teams.
Yeah. You want to get that first one.
Yeah, because I mean, who's going to take control of the district from the get-go?
We had a flag on the play. It was an illegal receiver downfield, but Shelby County declined it. Claudio keeps it. And he's wrapped up there by Redrick Fines, another freshman, 22 for Shelby County. They've got, my goodness, they have precious few seniors on this team. Christian Moore doesn't get much on that one. There's a good look at Christian. The clock is stopped, and I'm not sure why.
Coach James may have called a timeout.
I believe he did as well. It looks like it anyway. But they're going back out there rather quickly. We'll just keep it here. Yeah, this first district game is important just because of the fact you want to start off on a good foot. You know, if you got a win under your belt, you can breathe a little easier next week.
Well, and I think next week's game, North Oldham has struggled historically in this district. You know, Central's going to be there competing for the district title. So this is a big game for both these teams on where they go from here moving forward this season.
4th and 4. Claudio, he's going to get the first down. I didn't really know what was going on there, Chris.
Well, I think they wanted to go deep, but Claudio saw something, because you had a receiver that broke.
Yeah, when you got double reverse. Juice Robinson with the completion. You know, Claudio's got a nice little spiral. He's not a bad thrower.
And I think they're going to get Franklin County for a block in the back. I didn't see much there, but one step forward, 2 steps back here.
Yeah. As you can see, just over a minute to go until halftime, where we will have the Franklin County Flyer Band featured, as well as some highlights of the first half. It's also 8th grade night, so there'll be some really young faces in there for the Franklin County High School Band. That's going to be on the Classic Gold halftime show. Emmanuel Smith took a pretty good shot there and kept on going.
Yep. And Coach James telling him clock the ball since he didn't get out of bounds.
And they do.
That'll bring up 3rd and about 10 here. I really like this matchup on the outside. There's that last play. Good.
Yeah. but he didn't quite make it out of, well, I'm always I'm befuddled sometimes about, clock running, clock not running. They go up top. Galloway, oh, he can't reel it in.
Good throw by Claudio, just out of the fingertip reach.
I think Galloway, he should have caught this one.
Yeah.
If it hits you in both hands, you need to catch that one. We've had a couple of those. You got to help your quarterback out and lay out if necessary. 4th and 10.
Franklin County's going to punt and pin them deep.
Oh no, we're going to have a fake punt. And they're not going to make it though, I don't believe. Ty Taylor carries it, but it doesn't quite get 10 yards. The Flyers will turn it over on downs to Shelby County with just 26 seconds to go. Shelby County, it shows they got 2 timeouts, but I could have swore they
got
used
1
2.
left.
Yeah, 1 timeout.
And I think Franklin County is out.
Shelby County takes over 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line.
They give it to you-know-who. And
I think Shelby County may have burned their last timeout.
no, they still got 1 left. Now they take it. Okay, so both teams are out of timeouts. All right, let's take a look at the Franklin County defense during this break. Big hit there. Ty Taylor, I think, number 9.
It's the interception by Claudio.
Nice pursuit there by Emmanuel Smith. Tackle for a loss. And there's John. And here comes the 4th and inches stop.
And it was Todd Taylor that filled the gap.
Nice hit there.
Dennis Sweat for
Hunter Gottschall.
Defensive coordinator for the Flyers.
Yes. And that, folks, is going to be your half right there, as Javon Hunter couldn't get rid of it. Time expires, and Franklin County will head into the locker room with a 21-6 lead. Stay with us. We're going to have the Classic Gold Jewelers halftime show when we come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School. I'm Clint Goins, joined by Chris Cole. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. It's youth night here. We've got young football players from the east side of town and We've got 8th grade band members is going to be playing with the band here shortly. Our first play from scrimmage, Jaleel Galloway takes it in for 6. The Flyers have the early lead. Now, Shelby County, they answer right back. It's Gianni Hunter for what, 68 yards, but they missed the extra point. Claudio passes to Galloway again. Fights off a couple of defenders, and he gets in for 6. And then here's another pass to Galloway. And Flyers are up 21-6. And then Claudio makes a big interception. Lee Galloway was not done. He does not score on this play, but he gets a lot of yards for the Flyers. Padding his stats a little bit. Here's Claudio on a keeper. And here is, boy, I thought we showed 3 touchdowns. Maybe I missed. That was Christian Moore, folks. Taking it in for 6. Maybe I just saw Galloway from 2 different angles. I don't know. Anyway, there's your score, 21-6. The band is coming onto the field. We'll step aside and let you listen to the Franklin County High School Marching Band under the direction of Josh Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present the 2022 Franklin County High School Flyer Marching Band. The Associate Director is Mr. Andrew McGrann. The Director of Flyer Band is Mr. Josh Thomas. The Flyers are led on the field by Assistant Drum Majors, Senior Henry Andrews, Junior Ashley Sayre, and Head Drum Major, Senior Anna Stiver. The Flyers now kick off tonight's exciting and foot-stomping halftime show with this crossover hit from 2011. Describing the loss of a scoring level, it's a mixture of blues and gospel, which hit #1 in 12 countries and was named one of the greatest songs of the 21st century. With over 10 billion views and 7 MTV Video Award nominations, a song we can all relate to. From Adele, here's Rolling in the Deep. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Franklin County High School Flyer Majorettes are Senior Becky Bowler, Senior Haley Perkins, Senior Isabel Powell, Senior Juliana Salamanca Montano, Sophomore Abigail Hines, Sophomore Allie Moore, and Freshman Savannah Becker. Flyers now continue our dynamic and musically versatile halftime show. The Flyer Majorettes are featured in this rocking electro pop and pop number for 2015. Certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry of America, this song of self-empowerment and confidence will very well be the anthem of our Flyer Nation. Let us reflect now on our own FCHS strength, unity, support, commitment to excellence. Giving the ball goes, here's Buckley. Now, close out tonight's Western High School Marching Band halftime performance with this chart-topping hit from 2009. Langridge Forest, Beat and Hook, hit #1 in more than 20 countries, is one of the best-selling singles of all time. The Flyers welcome now our musically talented friends from the 8th grade band of Elkhorn Middle School. Over 170 of Central Kentucky's finest young musicians bring you this hit from one of the most popular singers in modern times. From Lady Gaga, here's Bad Romance.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School. The Flyers lead the Rockets of Shelby County 21-6. We hope you enjoyed the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show and the performance of the Franklin County High School Flyer Band. Swindler, squib kick, and taken. I think it's 18 over there. That's Ethan Durham. Yes, Ethan Durham. Good heads up play, picking up that ball.
Wow, and that's what I was getting ready to pop off there with. The first line, it bounced off one of the up backs there, and just Ethan in the right place at the right time. Or Shelby County could have.
That could have been dangerous.
Yeah.
And they've kicked off twice, and it's been the same squib kick, onside kick both times. Zach Claudio, he's got a blocker. They're going to get him a block in the back, or no?
Late flag.
Yeah. Nice carry by Claudio, but I'm afraid it may be coming back. No, it's a hold. Okay, not what I thought it was.
So 8 yards forward, 10 yards back. Loss of about 2 then. 1st and 12. Hey, my math was right.
Proud of you, Chris.
It's been a long day. That's surprising.
Claudio with Christian Moore, I think, in the backfield with him. He hands it off to Christian, and he gets about 6. Well, no, maybe 5.
We're going to give him 6.
Yes, I've forgotten that he was already 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's right. Same play. Moore stays on his feet, but drugged down by Dylan Maines, number 7 of Shelby County. I think he's their 2nd leading tackler. Big 71 was in there. It's Cole Summers, another freshman, I might add, for the Rockets. Unable to make the tackle, but Maines, a senior, was able to do so. Claudio keeps it himself, and he's going to be short.
Yeah, bring up 4th and about 5 here, maybe 6.
Yeah, they really haven't done anything since first down, but they're kind of in no man's land here, so they're going to go for it. And who knows, they might get Shelby County to jump. Pass quickly out to Jalid Galloway. Galloway off to the races. Finally brought down by Jaden Patton, number 10, but Galloway on that quick toss and catch gets the first down and then some.
Yeah, about a 27-yard gain that time down the left sideline. Galloway having one of his better games as a Franklin County Flyer.
Yes. First and 10 from just inside the 30. Hand off to Moore. There's going to be a flag on the play. Moore is maybe doing all that work for nothing.
Yeah, because it's coming back.
I was never so blessed to carry the football, but I would be not happy with whoever the guilty party is.
Handoff here.
Right
and
there.
Right there.
Yeah. Anthony Urbina Melendez, the guilty party for Franklin County. So it'll be first and not quite 20.
Little conference here between officials. Coach James used that as a almost like a short timeout. Went out and talked to his wideouts.
And off again to Moore, and he breaks free again. Gets a nice block out there by his receiver, Juice Robinson, number 4. And he gets those yards back.
Just short of the first down, I believe, by about a yard. Same exact play off the right side. That time, no hold.
Fine piece of running there by Mr. Moore.
And it's really been a three-headed monster tonight for Franklin
It
County.
has.
Moore, Claudio, and Galloway.
Claudio keeps it himself, and he's in for 6.
Right on cue.
Weaving his way through the defense. Goes in standing up, and Franklin County extends their lead now. Nice little scene there created by the offensive line.
Number 54, Alex Green will snap. Number 86, TJ Marshall will hold. Number 48, Milford to kick the extra point.
Marshall will hold. Arthur will kick. Nice snap, and it's through the uprights. 28-6 now. Franklin County on top of Shelby County here on the Cable 10 High School Game of the Week.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Welcome back, folks. 28-6 your score. Let's take a look at the scoring drive. On 4th and 5. Franklin County goes for it. Galloway gets it. And Christian Moore scampers around the right side, gets it inside the 15, and then Zach Claudio does what he does. Gets in the end zone.
Yep, and a perfect showing right there of all 3 of the stars tonight for Franklin County.
Yeah, the playmakers for the Flyers. Arthur, again, leaving it a little short here, and Shelby County gets it out to the 35. That's a Davion Dale, a freshman, who took the kick back for the Rockets. Shelby County needs to get something going here. They They had a really good shot towards the end of the first half, but it was Gianni Hunter, that man right there, was stopped short. 4th and inches, did not make it.
You know, Shelby County down 3 scores. And we know they don't like to put the ball in the air a whole lot.
Well, with running like this, you don't have to a whole lot. Nice little switch back, and Hunter gets it down inside the 10 and then is tackled out of bounds. Hopefully he's all right. I would hate to see him get hurt on a play like that, for sure. So that'll probably bring it inside the 5 for sure. I think they're saying he went out of bounds at the 6.
Yeah, so that'll be half the distance. So that'll be 1st and goal at the 3.
Yeah. Like I said, Chris, you don't have to throw it when you have a runner like that. So personal foul on Hunter Gottschall for tackling Gianni Hunter out of bounds. I like this cut right about here. And this time Gianni Hunter gets in the end zone. So,
yeah, and you know, we just saw something that we don't see a whole lot of, and that's a running back breaking a tackle from Peyton Ledford on that touchdown run right there.
Shelby County answers the Franklin County touchdown in short order. We'll see if they can make the PAT this time. Tucker Swindler. And he barely got it off in time, but he did, and it's through the uprights. Shelby County is all Gianni Hunter. But they still trail by 15 on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Welcome back, folks. 28-13 your score. Chris Gianni Hunter came into this game with 721 yards, and my guess is he's ran for 150 already tonight.
Yeah, because he had 68 on his first, on that second drive on his first score. Then he just ran off another big one there right before the touchdown.
I think they started from their own 35, and he got all those yards. So. And then he's gotten, other yardage in between. Oh, wow. What a play by Shelby County. That paid off. The Shelby County Rocket caught that ball in stride in the air. Franklin County had nobody over there. He's inbounds. What a play by Davion Dale and Tucker Swindler, the kicker for that matter.
And I'm trying to figure out what the flag was, because I didn't see anything that indicates.
The only thing I can think of be a personal foul, but The kicking team did something. Did you catch that? Or were they offsides? No.
No, they're not offsides.
I mean, it makes it the 10 yards. I honestly don't know what's wrong with it. I mean, I'm glad that Franklin County has the ball, but wow. That was an onside kick to perfection. Up the middle, I think that's Caden Campbell on the carry, or is that Galloway? Is that 2 or 7? It is Galloway. It is getting a little chippy out there. And in forward number 8 for Shelby County. I'm surprised he didn't get a personal foul here because they're blowing the whistle right about now. And he just keeps on going. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag there. I think Jalid is a little bit surprised as well. 2nd and 5. They pass it out. That time to Juice Robinson. He gets near the first down, but I don't think he quite got there.
No, just that quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to say just short of the stick.
Davion Dale with the tackle there for the Rockets. Four on 4. 3rd and 1. Claudio takes it, zigs and zags, gets the first down. He's brought down by Jaden Patton, one of the few seniors on this Rocket team.
Claudio just kind of dancing around, being patient.
Reading the blocks. 1st and 10 from the 27. Audible, looks like. Everybody's checking their wrist. Changing the play. There it is again, but this time it was read nicely by Gianni Hunter. He didn't get Galloway, but he slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah, just that quick pass out to the out receiver, and then basically one-on-one and trying to make the first man miss.
You know, a pump fake would be real good about now. Run that play again and just pump it one time. Claudio on the carry. Doesn't get much. It was 2nd and 9. I'm going to guess 3rd and 7 coming up.
Power with the quad receivers to the right side. Claudio follows his blocking back and more to the weak side.
Galloway in motion. The handoff to Moore. And he's going to get a couple more, but he's going to be well shy of the first down. I am fairly sure the Flyers will go for it here. Moore ran out of his shoes. He was tackled out of his shoes. So because of that, he's having to come out of the game. Ty Taylor in there. Number 9. Claudio goes deep.
Good job, 6.
Jack Claudio's pass intended for number 2, Jaleel Galloway, incomplete. Shelby County will take over on down.
He's trying to get it on, but he just and then he throws it away.
And you can't do that.
The rest says, no. You've got to have your shoes on to play the game. So that's a turnover on downs. Shelby County will take it
Shelby County takes over first and 10.
with 4:46 left in the third, trailing by 15. Javon Hunter keeps it himself this time. Does not get much. Alex Green again in on the tackle. But a good job there by Caden Campbell, sealing off the outside, turning him back in towards the meat of the defense.
Well, Caden Campbell's had a really nice, solid game on the defensive side of the ball tonight from that outside linebacker position.
You can tell he's been well coached by somebody. Javon over to Gianni Hunter.
That hard stiff arm gets him a couple extra yards.
Ledford brings him down for the Flyers. Give it to Gianni again. It's going to be a little short. We'll bring up 4th and 1. We're going to give Smith credit for the tackle, and they are going for it.
Fourth and a long 2.
I'd say it's a long 1. They're saying 3 on the scoreboard, but I don't think that's right. No, you're right. It is a long 2. And they're not going to get it. Ty Taylor in there with the tackle. And he does what you say, Chris. He goes low.
And guess who else was there? Caden Campbell making him cut back to the inside.
That's right. That's right. So, turnover on downs. Franklin County has the ball at the Shelby County 28. Rockets, that was a risky move there for the Rockets, I thought.
Guess they felt like that they had the back to get it there.
Galloway gets the first down, and now we have a personal foul. This is going to go against their leading tackler, Isaac Estrada, number 11. And that will probably be half the distance to the goal also.
Yeah, because it's inside the 20.
Here's another look at it.
Watch how patient Galloway is right here. Just kind of followed more around that end, didn't get out in front of him, and then there's the late hit well after the whistle.
He's well out of bounds too. think the ball's on like the 6. Christian Moore almost got there.
Moore looking for his second score of the night. Going with their heavy package with Moore.
And Redford as a fullback.
Yeah. I can bet you one of those two are touching the ball.
Give it to Moore, goes in. Nobody touched him. I like that. I like it for the guy who got you real close. Like, hey, give him one more chance to get a touchdown. So Franklin County, they answer Shelby County. So they are up by
21 right now.
Thank you. Math was not my strong point either.
Number 54, Alex Green is net. Number 86, DJ Marshall will hold.
Orther will kick, Marshall will hold, and Green is the long snapper for the PAT. Nice snap, nice hold, nice kick. It's between the uprights. 35-13. The Flyers on top of the Rockets with 1:42 left in the third quarter. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Welcome back, folks. Benny Watkins Field. Flyers having a good night, but they haven't put this thing away just yet. Up by 22, 35-13. Aiden Orther. Gonna kick it away for the Flyers. He can put it in the end zone, but he's kind of put more air under it, and they're taking it around the 25, like right there.
Yeah, but with the high short kick like that, that allows your coverage team to get down the field and keeping that Shelby County return game at bay.
Yeah, limited, yeah. Although I suspect he would like to put maybe just another 10 or 15 yards on it. Get it back there around the 10 if he can keep the height on it as well.
Just a sophomore.
Dylan Maines in the backfield this time. They throw it out to Hunter, and he makes some chicken salad out of chicken something else.
Chicken soup?
Sure, let's go with that. And to think that guy, he's only a sophomore. I mean, he and Christian Moore, they're both going to be something in a couple of years. That handoff goes to Dylan Maines, and I think he lost a yard or two. John Griffin, 26, a junior. makes the tackle. Well, I'm grateful this is not a Frankfort High Doss game that we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
A handoff to Gianni, and it's going to bring up about 4th and 9 when we come back. But before we go to a break, let's look at all the scoring in this game. Like I said, not quite the Frankfort Doss game, but this is not in fast motion. That is regular speed for Jalid Galloway. This is Gianni Hunter picking up some of his many yards tonight, and he's got some wheels too for a big back. Claudio goes to the air. Galloway makes the catch. Christian Moore barrels his way into the end zone. Claudio threading the needle. And here's Hunter again breaking the arm tackle with Peyton Ledford. And then Christian Moore once again for his second TD of the night, and the Flyers lead 35-13.
Out of all those scores, which one do you think is my favorite touchdown run of the night?
I'm going to say the Christian Moore's first one.
Yes. that was old school football right there.
That's right.
Get your pads out in front of you and just barrel.
Just hits you in the mouth and. You know, that play, Chris, might be our play of the game, brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance. You'll have to stick around to the end, folks, to find out.
So, good look at Gavin Hurst there, number 5 on the sideline. Season-ending injury against Ballard a couple weeks ago. Had successful surgery last week, and back on the sideline with his teammates this week. So
I don't know the status of Toothaker. I know he's still on the depth chart, but he's like 3rd.
Well, I saw him before the game tonight. He's got a big brace on his arm as well. So not sure if they'll get him back before playoffs or not. But next man up, these young guys have stepped up. Caden Mormon out, 2nd game in a row for him.
Here's a look at Aiden Arthur. We're going to give him a little love tonight as he kicks another PAT. He's
5 for 5 tonight.
Yes, in fact, I think he's.
Is he perfect on the year?
Perfect on the year, I believe. Yes. Claudio, yeah. And wow, look at this, would you? Okay, hold on, folks. There's a flag.
What are they going to call it? Illegal cutback?
It has to be after the play's over. That's all I can think. But no, they're pointing down at the ground here.
Oh, the turf grabbed somebody.
Hold it. Boy, I didn't see that. Did you hear that? Somebody in the stands said, flag on the play, excessive flag throwing. Is that a hold right there?
If anything, the defensive player wrestled the blocker to the. Did I say what? Shelby County.
No, you didn't say that. Yeah, you said the defender. It is Shelby County.
Yeah.
It was last week.
Yeah.
They do kind of blend together, though, don't they? Pass out to Juice Robinson, and he gets near the 10.
And almost a horse collar. If he had come down initially, they may have got a horse collar right here.
So look at Eddie James. We got a timeout. I did not see.
It was an official timeout.
Well, we'll step aside with them, and we'll come back right after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Welcome back, folks. There's a little look at the Franklin County Flyer Band with some 8th graders mixed in there, perhaps. Playing a little Seven Nations Army, is that right?
I think so.
Am I hip or what? You missed it, Chris.
Yeah,
you should have said or what. Okay,
Yeah.
Christian Moore on the carry, and he's still on his feet. Brought down inside the 5.
If he had scored on that one, that might have been my favorite play.
And the coach is not happy. There's a flag. And the,
multiple flags on the field. Nice conference.
I say we go to Mexican. No, I want to do fish tonight. No, let's go to the chicken place.
China's always a good gift for a wedding present. Do you remember that from Bull Durham, the meeting at the mound?
That's right. Well, we've been told that there was some wrestling, not wrestling, but wrestling, R-A-S-S-L-I-N, on a couple of the receivers, perhaps, at the end of the line of scrimmage. I don't know. My guess is at this point, let's just call a personal foul on both of them, and let's get on with it.
Coach is still upset over that.
Yeah, he had to be restrained by some of his coaching staff. And he still has a few choice words to say to the referees.
And he is out of the coach's box at that point as well. So
both teams have had a sideline warning, so if this is a sideline sort of thing, it will be a penalty. Okay, personal foul on the offense, sideline warning against the defense. So 15 for the personal foul, 5 for the sideline. So Franklin County will be pushed back 10 yards. If my math is right. So because of the personal foul, it's now 1st and 10. Because that's an automatic first down. No, wait, that can't be. The personal foul was against Franklin County. Christian Moore has it, and he's going to easily get into the end zone. Just a little hoist from Carson Greenwell, the senior center. A nice block there. Either 20 or 26. Couldn't really tell which one it was, but and we have a flag on the play again. Or do we? No, we don't. Okay.
We're just used to it.
That's right. Kick is up and good. With 10:03 left to go in the game, Franklin County up by, what is that, 29 points? Stay with us. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
We depend on the internet for so much these days, but not all Kentuckians have access to reliable broadband service. That's why Kentucky Farm Bureau joined the American Connection Project, and we now provide free Wi-Fi access from the parking lots of nearly 200 KFB locations across the state. You see, Kentucky Farm Bureau does more than just insure homes and autos. We help ensure that more Kentuckians stay connected. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. 42-13, Franklin County on top. Look at some of the students out here tonight cheering on the Flyers. Things getting a little chippy, as they say. There's the kick that I think Arthur wanted to have right there. Well, they take it on the 15.
And I told you, but right before we come back
during
on the
break, you didn't say there was going to be. It's a little bit too chippy, and we've got a lot of flags. And you know, last week was against Woodford County. It didn't get this bad, but it was close. So we'll see what the call is. We've got Both teams have gone to their sidelines here while we sort this thing out. Coach James not happy.
It's the play.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, to the left-hand corner of the screen, you can see people being thrown to the ground and pushed. There's at least going to be one personal foul against the Flyers because they practically drug Javon Hunter after he was already out of bounds. So 2 personal fouls against Franklin County. 30 yards. And now Shelby County has called a timeout. And we'll step aside, and when we come back, Shelby County will have the ball 30 yards down the field from where they have it right now. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
There's Coach James trying to instill some discipline in his team. With a lead like this, I'm wondering we might see a few new faces out on the field.
Not yet. Not yet. I know what Coach James has in the back of his mind, and it's one more touchdown.
Yeah. Get that running clock. But first, they've got to stop the Rockets here, and they just gave the Rockets 30 yards on penalties. Hunter to Hunter. Gianni picks up only a yard this time.
Hunter and Associates.
Ty Taylor, number 9, in there on the tackle.
Doing his best Blair Tate impression tonight. Got the flowing flocks.
Yeah, but he's got to grow a little more hair. He's got to grow a little more hair. Javon Hunter on the keeper this time, and he's only going to get another half a yard or so.
And you notice how quick the officials are coming in now.
Yeah.
On every tackle.
Peyton Ledford with the stop for Franklin County. That's going to be a first down for the Rockets. And I do not have a 24 on my roster for Shelby County. I'm sorry, young man, but I can't say your name because I don't know what it is. Johnny Hunter again. He is dragged down by Jeremy Walters, number 14.
Stop by number 14, Jeremy Walters, and number 17, Hunter Bradshaw. Gain 6 yards, second down.
Second and 4. Oh, wow, what a catch. That's Bishop Bale. First time we've called him tonight.
You got mossed.
He goes up and he kind of tips it to himself almost.
Jason Collins almost with the pick.
It's a nice little spin on the football too at the end. That's impressive. I don't know how they do that. So we've got a timeout before the PAT by Shelby County. Somewhat surprising to me, but we'll step aside, take it with them. Back here in just a minute on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
If your property has trees, you know they add beauty and value, but they also have the potential to do serious damage. That's where the team of pros at Estate Tree Service come in. From trimming and shaping to complete removal, including stumps. The team at Estate Tree Service gets the job done, even in an emergency. Estate Tree Service has been the area's premier tree service since 1957, and our long list of satisfied clients can tell you why. The name you know and trust. Estate Tree Service.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
All right. Looks like Shelby County may be going for 2 here. If that's the case and they get it, then they'll be down by 21 points, 3 touchdowns, and we've already seen them, what I thought, quite frankly, was a very successful onside kick, but somehow it got called back for some reason. Javon Hunter, but he is taken down by Delano Collins, number 25, a freshman for the Flyers.
A great job out here playing that corner position, didn't bite on the fake, stayed home, great open field tackle.
Or it could be Delano. I mean, it's spelled like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, but I don't know. I think Delano, because Frankfort High had a player a number of years back named Delano. So.
And Clint, I think on that onside kick, they called catch interference on Shelby County because the outside receiver got blocked.
Oh, here's another look at it. Boy, Doug Crow is like on the spot, isn't he?
If you watch the outside guy right here.
Okay.
That is the only thing I can think of why it changed possession and there was a penalty.
Not given an opportunity to make a play. We got a new kicker. Joey Ray, he's a freshman, if that is who's going to kick. Swindler's still in there, and they're going to fake it. Yes. And that's a good play by Franklin County.
Caden Campbell.
To just fall on the ball.
Caden Campbell has played great fundamental football tonight.
You know, maybe he's the player of the game. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
No. Hey, we still got 7.5 minutes to go. Who knows what's going to happen?
That's right. Who knows? Who knows? Coach Eddie James hopes nothing spectacular. No catch. Probably a good thing, because had he caught it, he would have lost a couple of yards.
Flag on the play.
Regardless who this is, you know, if you're a head coach or even an assistant coach, by, you know, we're mid-season here. I mean, I know it's the first district game, but by mid-season, you don't want to see all these flags. There's been a lot of penalties in this game. And personal foul, I didn't catch who it was on, but that's another 15 yards. And looks like Carson Greenwell knew who it was on, and he sent him.
Yeah.
Sent him off the field.
You know, leave it to a lineman to send them to the woodshed.
Yeah. We got a few new faces in there now, I believe. No, that's Christian Moore. I'm sorry. I thought it was 34 from this vantage point.
Just a power run right here.
Frederick Fines tried to bring him down, and he just said, no, I'm going to go a little bit further. He got 10 yards in that carry, but it's still 3rd and 15. I think Mr. Collins heard footsteps on that one. Flyers are going to punt it away, looks like. I'm trying to remember, this is their second punt of the game?
I think so. Third time they've lined up, they faked the punt right before the half.
Yes. Nice snap. I didn't catch who the long snapper is on that, but he did a great job. Gets a flyer bounce. It's going to go inside the 10 before it dies. Nice kick there by Ty Taylor, the junior for Franklin County.
All right, Clint, put your thinking cap on here. You're down 3 scores, 6.5 minutes to go.
Well, you know, Gianni Hunter has been doing it for you all night long. If it ain't broke, why fix it? They're going to go to the air, though, and they've got Maines, I believe it was. Dylan Maines out there.
Interference.
Now, in high school, that's not a spot foul. That's just a 15 yards, right?
That's correct.
Automatic first down?
Automatic first down.
It's one of the few mistakes Caden Campbell has made.
Well,
it wasn't even him. It was 17.
I don't think it was 17. I think they got the wrong player. I think it was 25.
Yes, you're right. Gottschall wasn't quite there yet. It was Collins, the freshman. There's the handoff to Gianni Hunter.
Number 5, Gianni Hunter on the right side. Dropped by number 9, Ty Taylor. And 4 yards, second down.
Well, Shelby County only has one timeout, so the clock is going to become an issue for them if it's not already.
I think with the capability of airing it out, that's, you know.
Flushed out of the pocket by John. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. That was the 24 that we don't have a number for. Kind of behind his head, and then Ledford makes him pay for it. That could have been a tackle out of bounds, but he couldn't slow up after that. Whoever that was in there. Hunter again breaks a tackle. He gets the first down.
Griffith on the tackle again. Shelby County not a whole lot of urgency in their play calls right now.
No, I think they've conceded that they've lost this game. They're just going to try to do the best with what they've got left here and maybe pad some stats a little bit. This loss will make Shelby County 3-3. Franklin County will improve to 2-4. Next week, we will be at Western Hills
for their first district game against Mercer County.
Very tough Mercer County team. Javon Hunter flushed out, gets it to Gianni. He was wide open. Finally tackled there by Walters.
Landon Ford on the reception.
Oh, that was Ford, not Gianni. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, 8, not 5. This is Dylan Maines going around the corner. Gets it in the red zone, I believe, just barely inside the 20. Hunter Gottschall with the tackle. Not quite a first down. Well, the Flyers read that one real well.
Yeah, Peyton Ledford, first one in there.
Jacon Crawford in there also.
John Collins blew it up, pushed his man back into the backfield.
Emmanuel Smith actually was the one that wrapped him up.
Flyers flying to the ball.
Yes. And there's John again. Tackle for a loss.
And he just blew past his man on the front line.
Yeah,
good rip technique there. Beat his man, and a nice quarterback sack.
Was that the tackle? Was that guard? I think it was a guard puller. It didn't quite make it over there. So it's 4th and 6, and I think
Shelby County called their last time out.
I believe you're right. We'll step aside here for a few seconds. We'll come back with the last minute 16 of this Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 2020, with COVID-19, we had a state mandate shutdown. We relied upon Traditional Bank for their advice and guidance in obtaining the PPP loan. I can appreciate that Traditional Bank is still locally owned. We choose them for health savings accounts. We choose them for any business loan that we need. My name is Dr. Todd Jacobs of Helderman and Jacobs Vision Center. I choose Traditional Bank because they value personal relationships and are highly invested in our community.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks. We're about to put a bow in this one, but stick around. We still have the play of the game and the player of the game. That's caught by Landon Ford, and he's still on his feet. Shelby County trying to punch it in here.
And I don't know that the clock ever started.
No. It's stuck at 106 still. The Cable 10 clock started, by golly. Oh, roughing the passer call. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. There we go. No, I think it started. It was a minute 16 when we came back from commercial. So they stopped it on the flag probably. Gianni Hunter gets nothing. Here is the roughing the passer right there. Good catch.
I'm not a fan of that call, but he's outside the tackle box.
There's John.
And that will probably do it for the game.
Here's another look at him. He takes the inside track this time. And John Griffin is a junior. He'll be back next year. He's having a really good game tonight. Really good game. Well, they'll snap it one more time, and they're going to be sacked one more time. And that, folks, will end the contest. We're going to step aside, and we'll come back with the Bill McCoy Insurance play of the game, and also the player of the game. Brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Stay with us.
You look pretty busy, friend. Why try and manage that much insurance by yourself? A local Trusted Choice independent insurance agent can guide you through it. We'll help with the research, help determine your coverage needs at the right prices, assist with claims, and adapt to your family's needs as they change at no extra cost to you. So, we'll do your insurance. You just do you.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support, Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
There's Coach Eddie James. 42-19 your final score. Chris, it wasn't quite the Frankfort High Dawes game, but there was a lot of scoring in this one, and it did take a good long time to wrap up. But now it's time for the Bill McCoy Insurance Agency play of the game.
Yeah, right here, Franklin County's first play from scrimmage on the offensive side.
Yep, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the night.
Jaleel Galloway.
See the Franklin County fans there giving a standing ovation as he scampers into the end zone. And that was the Bill McCoy Insurance play of the game. Now, let's take a look at the Expree Credit Union player of the game. Who is it? Who could it be?
None other than Jaleel Galloway.
Yes.
He can run.
He can catch. Jaleel Galloway with the play of the game and the Expree Credit Union player of the game. And he had a fine night tonight.
I would say he was maybe close to 100 yards receiving and running tonight.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, 100 yards receiving and then 100 yards running on top of it. Yeah, I agree. So, folks, 42-19 your final score. As I said, Franklin County improves to 2-4. Next week, who does Franklin County play? Is it North Oldham? Is that right?
Yes.
But
they will be on the road at
North Oldham.
I will have the game, Mercer at
Western Hills next week. So, until that time, I'm Clint Goins for Chris Cole and Doug and David and Zach and Ben and John and whomever else was on the crew tonight. Thank you for watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week. See you next week.
All